Warren Buffett once said, "Beware the investment activity that produces applause. The great moves are usually greeted by yawns." As much as I love to hear the advice of people who made it big and did it fast, that just isn't realistic for most people, and you might not actually want that anyway. The great lesson of the tortoise and the hare is that steady, consistent effort over time is often better than bursts of progress. Warren's advice ranks among the best for slow and steady investing, and being a younger person, I'm particularly interested in what he has to say to young people. First up, we have a piece of advice that's as timeless as a vintage bottle of Coca-Cola. Start early. Warren Buffett famously quips, "Someone's sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago." When it comes to investing, the seed is your money and the person sitting under the shade is future you. The greatest benefit of investment for young people is the compounding interest effect. Remember, it's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. The sooner you get started, the sooner you'll be reaping the rewards. This requires a bit of patience, but also doing the necessary research to find assets that will grow. My personal strategy, which I'm not saying is the best for you, is to look for index funds that have a 10-year history or longer of consistent, positive trending returns. Next up, we have a nugget of wisdom that's worth its weight in gold. Invest in yourself. Warren Buffett is a big believer in the power of continuous learning and personal development. As he famously quips, "The best investment you can make is in yourself. Invest in your own growth and development like your financial future depends on it, because it does." Whether it's mastering a new skill, pursuing higher education, or simply expanding your horizons, never underestimate the value of investing in yourself. People are willing to pay money for value, and the more value you create by improving yourself, the more people are willing to pay for you. And while it isn't always instant returns, I've personally seen large salary increases year over year from increasing my own value input. From my initial job 7 years ago to now, I've increased my annual salary by almost $70,000 and averaged increases around $10,000 each year by putting in efforts to learn as much as possible and developing new skill sets. Now let's talk about a virtue that's rarer than a unicorn sighting on Wall Street: patience. Warren Buffett advises young adults to be patient and disciplined when it comes to investing. He has said more than once, the stock market is designed to transfer money from the active to the patient. So resist the urge to chase hot stocks or time the market like a high-stakes game of musical chairs. Instead, adopt a long-term perspective and stick to your investment strategy through thick and thin. It's likely that unless you are aware of major events or opportunities the moment they are announced, that you'll be behind everyone else in making the move and end up losing money. Consistent investment in good long-term stocks are safer and will grow at a faster rate than you would expect. Let's talk about staying in your financial lane. Warren Buffett advises young adults to stick to what they know when it comes to investing. My all-time favorite quote from Warren is, "Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing." Rarely do people happen across a great investment, and when they do, it's usually because they are spread so far on various investments that they make a very small return. If you invest in what you know well, it gives you an advantage in forecasting performance and understanding when someone is doing something different and better. I'll give another example. I'm the vice chair of a hospital philanthropy board, and the CEO and CFO often join us for our meetings, especially when we discuss finances and fundraising. This small community's hospital focus is completely centered on patient and helping them feel comfort on their journey. I knew early on that this approach would differentiate them from the larger hospitals in the area, and sure enough, they have seen a significant growth in the past few years with new locations and service offerings. Because I saw what they were doing different, I knew they would succeed. So invest in what you know. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about the cardinal sin of investing: overpaying. Warren Buffett cautions young adults against overpaying for their investments, whether it's stocks, real estate, or anything in between. As he simply stated, "Price is what you pay, value is what you get." So do your homework, crunch the numbers, and make sure you're getting your bang for your buck. Remember, a dollar saved is a dollar earned, and a dollar well invested is a dollar multiplied. So keep your eyes peeled for bargains and don't be afraid to walk away if the price isn't right. The market tends to overreact to news, and you don't want to purchase in the height of the overreaction. If you wish to make money from news, sometimes the best time is with negative news. The stock swings far lower than it should because people react stronger to negative news than they do to the positive. In any case, do the math and see if it adds up. While experience can't be replaced, sometimes we can avoid the mistakes others have made and reduce the risks that we face. There truly aren't many greater than Warren Buffett when it comes to investing, and I hope that what this video tells you is that if you're thinking about investing, you should do it. Stick to what you know, do the math, and be patient. There's no reason you shouldn't enjoy great returns on your cash. Hope to see you next time.